Hey, is anybody listening? Greetings from the ether. This is Googie Ballyhoo, your ghostess with the mostest, and I am here during Thanksgiving break, which means the livings are all here all the time. I usually get, a couple hours a day to myself. Well, the dog's always here, or just about always here. And that's kinda nice nice because the dog knows I'm here, and that's fun. Uh, but, when the livings are here, I can't sit on the furniture while they're sitting on it. I get stuck in the corner a lot. It's not always optimal. At any rate, I did have 2 questions. One, and I answered really shortly in a reply, and I do want to actually, expound on that. Someone asked me if time was different, how time was experienced by me as a ghost. And I want to take a moment to answer that question. I did say very slowly, and that's true, but also at the same time, years can go by and I don't remember anything from certain years just because it's all a blur. It's just been so long. And I've only been around since the 70s. It's not really that long. I would certainly still be probably still alive if I hadn't died. So so it's not that weird, but I am in the ether and it is a little different. It's a shadow version of the living world. So I can see everything that's going on in the living world, but on my own version of where I passed away. That's a little clue for you if you want to search that up. My livings actually did a Ouija board, and I answered. I made up a really funny story. Uh, I told them my name was Esther, and that my bones were buried under the house, and that they should dig them up, and they should burn. Uh, uh, you should have seen their face. Their faces were so funny. They thought it was so scary. Uh, anyway, um, that's some fun you can have on Halloween. If you're a ghost listening, just a tip, Um, I'm pretty sure most of the ghosts who are listening have caught on already, but uh, I just thought I would share that funny story. Another question that I had, or more a comment, was a listener. One of my listeners said that she thought that I sound resentful. I resent that remark. I know that's ironic, but I do. Um, listen, I've said it before. I've grown attached to my uh livings. They're all right. They're they're not the worst living roommates that I've had. They're certainly the not the funnest I've ever had, but they are not the most fun living roommates that I had were a group of showgirls. They were really fun. Um, they stayed up too late though. They didn't let me do my thing. So this is better. It's better. I have more stability and more ability to sort of wander around, and they're not here as much. So I definitely get you know, some alone time with the dog, and that's good. Thanksgiving is a weird holiday. Everybody's going to be around, and There's the smell of food, which I can't eat, but I do enjoy the smell of it. Um, and there are lots of fun conversations, and sometimes there are arguments, and those are always really entertaining to me. Uh, Being dead really puts perspective on things. You know what? There's some things that really don't matter. It doesn't matter whose green bean casserole recipe is better. I'm I just want to let you know that. Um but I celebrate with them a little bit. I sneak a little of the of whatever beverages they're enjoying right now. There's some eggnog already in the house. I haven't been able to post the last couple of days because my livings misplaced the video light. And if they misplaced it, I misplaced it. That's how that works. So sorry about the time lapse in, or the, my absence. If you've been paying attention or you're at all interested in what I've been saying, I'm still a little sad. I don't really see anybody listening, and aside, I shouldn't be so bitter. I have had at least one question that has been posted online, and then someone else got in touch with me in another way that I can't really talk about. And so I've had a couple of comments, but this is going really slow, and I really really am tired of not being listened to. I do have the other people who have died in this house, but they kind of they're a lot older, and they've lost some hope, and they just kind of moan. It's hard to start a decent conversation with a dead person who is a ghost in a house that has been around for a couple centuries, and there's a couple of those around here. There's a Mabel, she's from the 30s, but this wasn't a house when she died here. It was something else. And so she's cohesive, but she's very confused about her surroundings. So I'm looking to communicate with living people because I'm fresh as a daisy, and I don't want to suffer the same fate as the other ghosts in this house, and just to be an incomprehensible idiot because too much time has passed and I've lost the capacity for communication. So I'm is anybody listening? Greetings from the ether. This has been Googie Ballyhoo, your ghostess with the mostest, begging you to listen to me and to let me know that you hear me. And I, in turn, as I've mentioned before, have many ghostly powers. One of my ghostly powers is prognostication. If you don't know what that word means, it's okay. It means the ability to see the future. I use several divinatory methods to do that. And one of them is communicating with other dead people, but I also dabble in tarot cards because I did in life. So I have a special status here, and I implore you, if you have any questions, please ask me, and I will look into it. Like, ask some, you feel free to ask me. Listen, ask me any question you want about the afterlife. That's fine. But it's a little boring to me because I'm living it. I'd love to hear questions about your lives and what you're going through as a living person. And I would love to use my divinatory powers to help you out. So, again, I'm going to do my sign off now. Please contact me with your questions. Is anybody listening? Greetings from the ether. This is Googie Ballyhoo, the ghostess with the mostest, signing off. Have a good Thanksgiving, y'all.